Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Red Raptor Rights in Prehistoric Kingdom. In the last episode, we made these very lovely Acrocanthosaurus. Dang, I know I say this all the time, but they just look so good. That pattern is amazing, really. And the anatomy is spot on. Oh, they did such a great job. It's not some crazy kangaroo monster. Some big chunker. Oh my goodness. Like, it's Acrocanthosaurus. How do some games that will not be named get it so wrong? Let's look at the names. So we had so many good names in this video, well, in the last video really, that I just put more Acrocanthosaurus in just so I could fit more of the names. Alright, so this one is Modica. I don't know how to say that, and I don't know what it means. But I wanted to try something different and creative. So yeah, Modica. Let me know in the comments whatever that means or what it's a reference to. Also, what I don't know means Thomas the Tank, of course, Thomas the Tank Engine. But this is supposed to be an Isle reference, and I have no idea why. I don't play the Isle. I don't have the internet connection for it. Yeah, I don't know. Is what about the Acro in that game goes with this name. Like, I've seen Best in Slot play some of it when he did, and Evo Squared play some of it, but never got too much into the Isle. Not really for me. Pancake, which kind of makes sense. Well, we have waffle already, so why not have pancake? Alright, this is going to be my next poll. Waffles or pancakes? I'm kind of firmly in the middle. Like, I love them both. Ooh, I might be more team pancake, actually. Okay, I think waffles are better if you just eat it plain. Like, you can eat a plain waffle and it's fine. But pancakes, when you put the stuff on it, I feel elevates it higher than when you put the stuff on waffles. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
Each side of it.
Yes, thank you, Nigel. Okay, pancake. And it's also brownish, tan, has some, like, a little burnt spots, a little crisp to it. Yeah, it's pretty good. And no, you're Modica. Rosie. Alright, so I think this name was for an Admonosaurus, but here's the thing. It's by the ocean or by the sea, and I wanted to put Rosie here for the Rosie Big Daddy in BioShock, which will totally Shrek you up. Like, those guys are deadly. And of course, according to this channel, there are only 2 canonical BioShocks. BioShock Infinite does not count because that game is total rubbish. And you can watch my rant on that. I'll put the link in the description below. But yeah, that is my favorite video game. So I was like, the ocean, Rosie, giant predator that can murder you in a few seconds. Yeah, it makes sense to me. So, okay, no. I've been planning out, or at least attempting to plan out, the rest of the zoo. And I say the rest of it very sadly, because we are approaching the end. Now, I would love if we had more mammals to put them, like, down here. Yeah, that's pretty much the only logical place they could go. Maybe a small place over here. But we don't have any more mammals. We'll have to wait for that, for some updates. Yeah, so that means I'm going to put the Dinosaurus about here. Hold on, let me speed this up because we're losing daylight already. I keep forgetting that you can't hit the 1, 2, 3 buttons, speed and slow time, like in Jurassic World Evolution. Yeah, so I would put, of course, an entrance. We could shake it up. We can have an entrance right about here. Then it connects into here. But then I don't know what would go here. Yeah, we could shake it up like that. Okay, let's do that. So, let's just flatten it nice and flat, because the game doesn't very much handle differing terrain well, and that did completely nothing. The light is doing nothing. If I could recommend something, it would be a brighter light. And also lately I've been having some more frame rate dips, some freezes a bit here and there. No crashes. Let's see, like that. Like, bruh. Can you light up like a little more? Oh gosh, can you like not be this dark? Ah. Okay, I'll be back when it's daytime. Sorry about this. Okay, I am back. Now, in the meantime, while it was daytime, I didn't want to bore you with all the details, because this took quite a while. I raised the terrain over here, then added a path. This is kind of like a nature walk. Ooh, that's a big bumpy. You know what? It gives them exercise. All right, not available for all people, not completely accessible for everyone, but yeah, it's a good exercise right there. So it's supposed to be kind of a nature trail reserve thing, because we are doing the dinosaur park formation today, which, I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, but park, it's a park, like a natural park. Alright, so yeah, so this whole area here will be the exhibit. Will I need to put all 3 dinosaurs in here? Yeah, I'll put the 3 dinosaurs in here. So let's get those now. Parasaurolophus. Of course, this is the walker-eye species. All lovely skin as ever. So let's get 2 males. Oh, these are expensive. 2 males, 3 females, and then... Wait, how many stars are you? Yeah, Parasaurolophus is 5 stars, which is interesting. I haven't seen that before in a video game, but I think it makes sense. They're an extremely recognizable dinosaur. Yeah, congratulations, Parasaurolophus. And I know I'm the only one who pronounces Parasaurolophus like that. It's like some people say Parasaurolophus, which kind of freaks me out, but you know, that sounds stressful to say. Same thing with you, 2 males. Ooh, wait. Did I like this skin the best? I mean, I guess I'm going for this skin. I think here we're going for more earthy, natural tones, so yeah, it's fine. There you go. And of course, we need the lovely Styracosaurus. Or do we want this one? Ooh, this is a tough call. This one or this one? I mean, the other 2 are already the greens. And I love both of these skins. They're amazing. I feel like I went with this one last time, though, and this one would stand out more. So, 2... Yeah, 2 males. Can I keep going? 2 females. Okay. Alright, a lot of dinosaurs here. But that's fine. Yes, okay, we're gonna need a fence. Let's just fence them all in. And we can have some viewing areas in there. But what do we want to go with in terms of fencing? I think the general theme is modern, so we can go with modern. This is still an entrance area. It's not like specially themed. Here, you go like there. Is that good? No, I don't like that. It should be a bit back. Hold up. See, you want to put a little bit of space so you can add like plants and decorations and whatnot. And you don't want the dumb kids just right on the glass. And they're going to be just aggravating the dinosaurs, cause a breakout, and then get people killed. Because that's what children do. Okay. I could see why Alan Grant didn't like them.
They're noisy, they're messy, they're expensive, they smell.
They do not
Some of them smell. Baby smell.
And now that I get to here, I can... Well, I guess I still need to use the fence. Yeah, I still need to use the fence. Because if I don't... Well, there are no invisible boundaries yet. So I can't just put the rocks, so I'd say the custom fences, and... Yeah, I can't do that. And then act like it's an enclosure, because the game will not recognize it as an enclosure. Which is mildly disappointing, but that is definitely something they're working on as we speak for early access. So alright, not too bad. Now let's bring you back, like... Ooh, do I want this right up against the fence? No, no. Let's add some trees. Let's pull this back and then add some trees so you don't really see the fence. We need to keep the illusion of nature. Even though there's nothing natural about having dinosaurs in the modern world, but whatever. How big is this? It's gonna be huge. That is huge. Okay, that is very big. That's like the size of our Brachiosaurus sauropod exhibit. Yeah, this is almost as big. Alright, now the second largest. Wait, how big is this? 40 something? Yeah, okay. This is the second largest exhibit we have. But it makes sense. It has to have a lot of dinosaurs, so yeah. Okay. I'm gonna work on adding buildings and stuff on my own time, but right now, let's see what they like. Okay, I'm gonna assume they all like the same environment, which is very, very nice about this game. You don't get animals that live together but want completely different things, which I so appreciate. They want temperate, wetland, and coastal. I'm not crazy about the temperate, it's just not that interesting to me. Here. We can run time. General tree removal. A nice chill game. Yeah, some exhibits can take hours and hours to get done. I prefer to just have a simple, chill building session. Yeah, see, I don't know. I'm not too crazy about it. At least not for like these dinosaur exhibits. They just, for me at least, they feel too normal. Like, I live in New York. The world is like this. So, I mean, without the bamboo and stuff, but you know what I mean. So it just feels like a missed opportunity to do something cooler, if you get what I'm saying. Yes, so we're going to go coastal. And we can have a redwood forest area, just all around here. We have to keep that illusion going. Why don't I just hit select all and stop being dumb? Actually, this can continue into the Hell Creek area, but I think I'd do more tropical. Well, I'll mix it for Hell Creek. Because I do really love these redwood trees. Let's pretend we're in a redwood forest. I'll clear out the path soon enough. And now this is just a gross mixing of trees and plant life, and that's a jumbled mess. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that for now. Yeah, let's add some trees to here so you know what you're getting yourself into. Give the illusion of woods. I've never been in a redwood forest environment. I don't know what it's like. I've only left my temperate biome once, and that was to go to Arizona. Yeah, see, that's cool. And going into another biome was just so weird, like so trippy. It's like you just entered a completely different world. It's not even like you're driving through and then the world slowly transitions between one area and the next. No, I took a flight and the flight was in the middle of the night. So it's like you're in New York 1 second where it's freezing cold and, you know, temperate tree, deciduous forest and stuff. And then you get off the plane and then you're in the middle of a desert. It was a very strange experience for me. And then there's different wildlife, so me and my family, we went on a hike, and I spent the whole time turning over rocks, safely turning over rocks, looking for lizards, snakes, scorpions. I found like 4 or 5 lizards on that hike, and 1 scorpion, and it was a tiny scorpion. And everyone says that small scorpions are the deadlier ones. I think it's not typically like the size of it, it's the size of, well, it's the ratio between claw to stinger. If the claws are small, then yeah, it relies more on its venom to kill, so it'll have stronger venom. But then if the claws are big, then yeah, it relies more on the claws to kill and needs weaker venom. I don't know, it looked normal to me, it just looked like an average scorpion. And of course that whole time I was there, I was listening to the New Vegas soundtrack, because it was very fitting. Big iron on his head. And yeah, so that was the first time I've actually crossed the Mississippi River. And I couldn't even see it, because it was the middle of the night. And same thing on the way back, it was the middle of the night. But I did watch Venom 2 on my way back, which was a horrible experience. Somehow it always comes back around to reviewing movies, it's my destiny. You're gonna be a meter deep here. Here's a meter. And how much water do you like? You like a little bit of water, a little bit of tree. Kinda lame. Kind of lame. Here, we can have a river cutting through here. It forms a lake around here. And it does not look inappropriate, which is exactly what I was hoping for. have it meander, and then maybe another lake over there. Some puddles. Ooh. Ooh, that is ugly. There we go. Alright. Epic. Yeah, but so I went to Arizona in the winter. So it was January. It was the start of January. So it was just beautiful. Every day it was like 70 degrees compared to at home where it was, say, like 0 degrees. Oh my gosh, it was lovely. Alright, I'm gonna try to finagle the trees. Let's try to get some in here, especially by these looking areas so you can't tell just how little trees there are. Oh, please let that be like under 50%. 30%, not bad. Okay, I can live with that. This is fine. And now just add plants. Well, trees are plants, but what, you know what I mean, small plants. So, and get like a lot of ferns and vegetation in there. Oh, this is really going to boost those numbers. Hopefully they don't hate it that much. See, you can make such beautiful exhibits, but the requirements, yeah, do get in the way sometimes. So, how is that? Is that under... That's 48. That's under 50. Okay, we just got it. We just got it. Excellent. Oh, this is looking nice. I like it. I mean, yeah, anything looks pretty in this game, but still, I like it. And from here, can you see? Yeah, alright, this gets you a very good view into the exhibit. Actually, probably too good of a view. I should use some forest to block off this view right here. So, let's just select all. Really small, but very dense. Here, block off some of the views. Alright, give some views, but not a lot. Because you don't want to make it too easy to see them. They need a challenge. See, now how's that? I mean, aside from the trees growing up from the middle of the path, how's that? See, that's better, because you kind of have to squint. Here, not as much. Like, here you have an open area, but then it gets back into the dense tree, so then you can't really see. It should be a little more dense, actually. Here. I was a bit too generous. Alright, more density. Now it's art. Okay. Here, and going all the way up. Should be a lot of tree. Good, now let's start removing all the excess from the path. Now for additions to the game, I'm kind of hoping that we get Gorgosaurus or Albertosaurus at some point. I don't know what the future plans are, like far into the future. We have the early access roadmap, but then we're talking about, say, DLCs, stuff like that. Actually, let me keep this pause because it's rock time. There are a lot of cool things that I love to see added, and a lot of cool animals. Here, now let's make you giant. There we go. Alright, let's go rock crazy. It's rock time. But also, maybe like some Permian animals, Carboniferous animals would be awesome. Like if we got the Arthroplura, I would love that. And for the Permian, some Gorgonopsids. It's like Scutosaurus, Moscops. Cool animals like that. That would be awesome. Oh, of course, Edaphosaurus and Dimetrodon need to make an appearance. Dimetrodon was in the early, logo, so I don't know why it's not in game yet. Actually, I can't remember. Is Dimetrodon still part of early access? I can't remember if there was any information on it. But if there is, I'm sure future me is going to write in the corner that yes or no. And then, of course, we have to talk about, say, pterosaurs and Marine animals. Like if we got Basilosaurus, some mosasaurs, plesiosaurs, that kind of thing. Megalodon. Sure, fans would love to have Megalodon. And those were in the original, like really early, we're talking 2015, 2016 plans for the game. Like in the concept art. But none of that has come to fruition so far. And we haven't heard about that yet. Well, recently, like within the past 6-7 years. So who knows. And also there's more they can do with the mini aviaries or mini exhibits. We can have some more small animals that are on a loop, like Compsognathus. Oh, are you good? Oh, because you're a scrublin tree. There you go. Okay. And there are a lot of weird Triassic animals that could be added. So many bizarre ones. Tanystropheus. It's been perplexing people for decades. Okay, I think this is looking good. Yeah, okay, it's nice and simple. Well, hold on, I'm gonna add some glass to this. Alright, this might not be the most entertaining thing. But let me know what you want in the comments down below. What cool additions, DLC, stuff like that, what do you like to see in Prehistoric Kingdom? I mean, I have no power here, I'm not in control, but still. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Like, is there a certain animal or a certain feature that you really want to see get added? I would like more mammals. Like, we're getting a couple more here in early access, like the cave bear. We're getting the boss, like early cow. The Megalosaurus, the giant Irish elk. Lower that density, and there, that's better. And defense is kind of askew, but it doesn't hurt my soul that badly. Not enough for me to go back and change it again. Here, and now let's fern that up. See, I like animals. When we get to Hell Creek, they like the coastal and tropical, I think, so I get to use ferns as well as tropical trees to make it look even more tropically. Alright, let's grab everything at this point. Low density. Slightly bigger size. Alright, there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, alright. Lower that density a lot, and okay. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, I'll need to work on this all the way around the exhibit. All the way around. Get into those little pesky corners. Right, forest is still 48. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me pause time so we don't get into the night time when I make the animals. Yeah, forest is still 48, which is good. Which means that the animals will be nice and happy. So, to make them even more happier, let's give them food. Because, you know, they kind of need that. We have food there. Just food everywhere. Free food. There are a lot of animals that are going into this. See, like, because I don't have unlimited forest to work with, sometimes I just have to deal with the big empty spaces. And I don't want it to go, like, too rock insane, either. Yeah, okay, I think a little more rocks is better than the big empty. But then, like, when I have rocks, you want to put forest around it, because that's how plants work. They grow on top of rocks, and I was told in the comments that it helps them reach the sunlight. And I say this, I'm not complaining that there are animal, like, requirements, things that they like. Like, it's only natural that they like their habitat a certain way. But just from a creative standpoint, it's limiting. Alright, how do I want this? Yeah, I guess that can go there. Maybe a shelter over here. And here is good. Alright. So I guess one for each species. And we need dung beetles just all over the place because there is going to be a lot of dung. Here, I hope they enjoy their feast. Alright, very good. Fruit block. Everyone loves fruit blocks for some reason. There we go. A few for everyone. Okay. And do I like this? I think we're nearing perfection. Okay. As perfect as I can reasonably get it. Here we go. Parasaurolophuses. Lambeosaurus. Ooh, Lambeosaurus is a lot bigger than Parasaurolophus, which I did not realize. I would have assumed that they're about the same. Okay. The males are the same size. Well, I think the thing is they have less sexual dimorphism, so the males and females are about the same. I guess I could test it, but I'm a little too lazy to. Well, the Parasaurolophus, their females are a lot smaller. Okay, well. You can press play. Are you happy? Yes, you're happy. Oh,
With a head
perfectly happy.
like that, we must be looking at Styracosaurus. Styracosaurus belongs to a group of ceratopsians called centrosaurines, which tend to have longer nasal horns, shorter brow horns, and spiny frills. The famous Triceratops, in contrast...
Oh no, I did not mean to do that. I guess I just saw a notification and it was my instinct to click X. No, I'm sorry. But Nigel Marvin was giving a lot of good information. Very solid on the facts, Nigel. Which, again, I keep saying this, but the game is smart. Ooh, I love that view. The game is smart. It's a smart game and it actually does a good job at informing its audience while making it fun. So yeah, what he was saying was definitely spot on. Now, I know this might take a little too much modeling, but it would be cool if they varied in the spikes, because we know from a lot of Styracosaurus skulls that the spikes grew differently. There was a lot of individual variation. Even the halves of the head weren't perfectly symmetrical. Sometimes they'd be asymmetrical. Oh. And I see that they went back to the kind of backwards facing rhino horn on Styracosaurus, even though I think in more early concept art it had a more forward facing horn, which I think is the perception that paleontologists have today. And of course, everyone's gonna need a name. Just throwing that out there again. Let's just add a little more variation to it. Get some sand in there. Does that even look different? Barely. Alright. But barely is enough. Let's make the exhibit varied so it's not a single texture throughout. And unfortunately there's no grass, so... Here, some rocks on the hillsides. There we go. Painting rock is always nice. Here we go. Yeah, so it varies, it varies. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. It is like golden hour right now. This is Spider-Man 2 lighting right here. But then the question is, who do you use as the thumbnail? Oh my, okay. I think we found it. This guy is posing right here. Oh, who's also named Thomas. This is the perfect pose. Oh man, alright, here we go. I don't even need to mess around here. That's just perfect. There you go. Thank you for that. Maybe one like this too. No, the light is hitting this way, so I think this is better. Whatever. Alright, yeah, that's a thumbnail. Congratulations. And I love the spikes, the spininess on the skin. Because that rugosity, that texture, they got the scales right. That has been fossilized in some ceratopsians. So I love that they added that here. Oh, so that's what it looks like without the light. Okay, never mind. Maybe it wasn't as good as I thought. Man, very awesome. So now let's look at Parasaurolophus.
Now that, my friend, is a beautiful dinosaur. Almost like a musical instrument, Parasaurolophus used their crest for long-distance communication. The crests are made out of bone riddled with hollow tubes, which help amplify that beautiful singing voice of theirs. You're listening to the first orchestra on Earth.
Thank you, Nigel. Oh, the frame rate is just dipping, maybe because there's so many dinosaurs here. But I really love that pattern on the crest. It looks very snake-like almost, but very cool. And then the black stripes running down the body. Oh, man, it looks like the symbiote is taking it over. And it's going to start dancing in the street, dancing in clubs, or raving.
Lambeosaurus, a crested hadrosaur from the late Cretaceous. Hadrosaurs are commonly called duck-billed dinosaurs, after the toothless beak at the front of their mouths. But they aren't completely toothless. Behind the beak are dense concentrations of teeth that are continually replaced, sort of like a shark. If sharks were cows, that is.
I like the tongue. The tongue is blue or purpley. It's kind of weird, but kind of cool at the same time. And that bright orange yellow crest, awesome. And the symbiote has taken this one over more so. Alright, so it's gonna start listening to Drive That Funky Soul. Alright, so that is all we have for today. Even as my performance keeps dipping. Yeah, I can't perform very well, which wouldn't be the first time. But if you enjoyed this episode, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and check out my social media. We'll be back next time with Dinosaurus or Argentinosaurus. See you then.